Hey everybody, Clay Smeltzer, 5/28/17. It is Sunday night. Here's the will for today. A little in a somber mood and kind of frustrated. It's a frustrating day. Here's the will for today. It's called calmness. Okay, and you gotta have calmness when you're dealing with some situations. The situation today, I have 2 children, to 2 different marriages, to 2 different ladies. Each one of an ex-wife, so I have 2 ex-wives. What I have to deal with schedules, with keeping on track, with keeping things really consistent. And consistency can go back and forth with that. Today as the conversation goes, it got a little frustrating today. Really frustrating because things change. When you have something going that you think's working pretty well, things are getting along pretty good, stuff like that. You want the best for your child. You want the best for your kids. Going back, no matter which house they're at, you want your kids to be good at both places. So having that consistency in there is good. When that consistency changes, it's really frustrating. Really frustrating. And you can sit there and speculate behind the reasons and stuff like that of why it changed or why they want this or that, whatever it is. But it really doesn't matter. Here's what the situation is. It changed. Okay, what was happening in the past wanted to be changed now. Whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. Okay. But you need calmness, okay? Now, today I try to be as calm as I could because I get pretty fired up, especially when it comes to being a dad, when it comes to being in a situation where, people have taken advantage of that. You get a bad rap for some things. Now I haven't done any of those things to get a bad rap, but that gets portrayed on you, as a dad, as a single dad, and things like that, and whatnot. But things it ain't been an easy ride being a dad. I'll tell you that right now. It hasn't been an easy ride. But it's worth it. Definitely worth it. But today, just having a calmness of dealing with people. You gotta have patience in the calmness. And my patience was really tested today. Extremely tested today. Like through the roof tested today. But then I always think too, my son's going to see me. My kids are going to see me. So what example am I putting when I have that frustration, when my patience is tested? When those things change and come into play and completely change whatever it is that you got going on. Because it completely changed our whole entire day. Completely changed about something that Kale and I were excited to do. He wanted to come down and practice baseball with us. He's not going to do that now. And that's something that we have bonded over. So that time taken away is important, I think people with split families, it should be even. Everything even. What you give, you should be able to. What you take is what you should be able to give to somebody else, and it should be even. It shouldn't be I'm going to take more than you and so forth. No, it should be even, completely even. 50-50 means 50-50. Period. Some people don't think that way. So there's a difference between being emotionally reactive and thought reactive. And this is a day that I got to work on my thought reactive instead of emotionally. Now, did I fail some? Yeah, I failed some a little bit. Okay, I was emotionally reactive, some stuff. But learn from it, move forward, kind of get back to that thought reactive and in the long term, think long term about things that happen. So, these are the times in the calmness that also test your character, it tests your honor, it tests your respect, it tests all those things. But going through a tough situation, whatever it is, frustration, going through it, you gotta have a calmness. You gotta bring calmness to you. Whatever it is that you gotta do, you gotta build that. Now it's built over time. It's a learned thing. You can't just be like, I'm gonna be calm, go through this stressful situation. You have a calmness. So calmness involves patience, involves thought reactive instead of emotionally reactive. It takes long-term thinking. It takes character, honor, respect, those core things that you're about and you believe in to to make sure that you handle the situation appropriate, and know that sometimes you don't necessarily do that. I didn't do it all today. I admit there's times I could have been better, but I didn't. And so hopefully, things work out there. But here's what I'm telling you guys: whatever situation you're in, have calmness about you, a calmness that takes over. Practice it, engage in it, learn it. Okay, and that calmness will help you go through pieces, go through tough times, go through situations, go through frustration, go through those things. So today, thank you for listening. I appreciate it today. W.I.L.T. Calmness. Thank you all. Share, comment, whatever you need to do. But thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.